Hello Taurus, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Mershinsky. Some of you may notice my voice is still a bit coarse. It's a bit deeper. Yes, I have had a flu, a cold. I still have a bit of congestion, so don't mind if I sneeze, if I cough, or if I have something in my throat. We're just human. Yikes. Okay, so somebody thinks you're very beautiful or very handsome. One second. I mean, the way this just came out, they're overwhelmed by your beauty. One second. Okay. Oh, right. Let's get this back together again. Okay. So the beauty card came out. Now for men, obviously this just means that they're handsome, which is always nice. So somebody does think the other individual is very beautiful. It is strange how beauty is associated to the feminine energy, right? A man is called handsome. However, beautiful can be anything. A car can be beautiful, and a car seems to have more masculine energy. It's just the strange things I think about sometimes. Ooh, a little bit of deceit in this connection. So this could be somebody that you are connecting with on a romantic level. This is somebody that either you've had a connection with, you've realized that this connection is something more than what it is. You do have a past life card, so this is a very intense connection. And many of you may feel that these cards are actually your cards. They're not. They're actually what the other person of interest is feeling, but because you have this card here, the past life card, you are officially mirroring each other. Yes. So you're either twin flames, you could be karmic partners, you could be soulmates. To know more about that kind of stuff, that topic, I do have on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, different videos in regards to that. So it may help you understand a bit more about past life and spiritual connections. So you do have a past life connection with this person. And that's why it's very overwhelming. And the feelings and emotions that exist here are just inherent. You don't know where they're coming from. They're just coming. It's just going. It's just flowing. And it's for the both of you. It's very mutual. This could be somebody you've been in a relationship with, a situationship. This could be somebody that you have recently just met and you're just exchanging glances, but you know there's something in this person's eyes. You can just tell. All right, so you have here opening, followed by mystery, beauty, sensuality, wild woman, justice, play, pleasure, change. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. All right, I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Taurus, I'm feeling very overwhelmed as to our connection, the way I feel about you. I actually want to open up to you. I want to talk to you about certain things that are in my heart that I've kept to myself. Things that I have not told you. Maybe you suspect it, but I've just never really been that open. I have acted emotionally detached, and for that reason you think I don't care. But the truth is, I do care. Part of the reason why I've pulled back and I've stayed away is because this connection now has become extremely intense for me. The feelings and emotions and the vibe that I get from this connection, it shakes me to my core. It's very different. And because it's different, I'm not used to it. And what I am not used to scares me. And therefore, I stay away. I now do ask the heavens, the universe, why is it that you came into my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not years down the road? Why not years before? There's something about you that I feel. It's as if we've had some type of a connection before. When I look into your eyes, it's as if I know you. I'm very comfortable, and I can just be with you as my true self. I can open up to you because I don't feel that you are different from me. There is this level of comfort that I have not felt with anyone else. Only with you I feel this. I do wonder, is this a spiritual bond? Are we somehow connected? Sometimes I feel that I can feel you. I can smell your scent, even though you're not there. Sometimes I've had dreams about you. I can't remember much, but I vaguely remember that it's something to do with you. You consume my thoughts, and your beauty is boundless. I have appreciated you for some time, and I admire you from a distance. A lot. I just don't tell you how much. Not only are you a beautiful person on the outside, but you're beautiful on the inside as well. On the inside, your personality, your charm, your charisma, your talents. That is something that I really do appreciate. I haven't seen this side of you before, but the more spiritual I get, the more I realize that there's certain things about you I never really saw before. And I see those things now. And you have this ability of holding this mirror up to my face, and you show me who I really am. All the good points and all the bad points. Things that I've ignored about myself, I'm starting to think of now. But that's because of you. You are, in my eyes, extremely sensual. Very good looking. Sexy and gorgeous. You're very alluring. There's so many things about you physically that I admire. And you are just so seductive, even when you're not trying. You can just be standing there and you make me melt. It's hard to resist you. But I do feel that in this connection, there has been a bit of deceit, lies. I have not been as truthful as I could have been. I have hidden things from you. You may have thought that I was being sneaky. You may have been suspicious. And I understand why that is, because I have said certain things and maybe not told you the whole story. But by leaving out certain points, does that mean that I lied to you? The fact that I didn't give you the full information does create a bit of distrust. I know you don't trust me, and you have trust issues because of what happened, because of the fact that I was not truthful. There's a sense of deceit. There is a sense of sneakiness. And I want to make things right. Because the things that have happened between you and I, it was out of balance before. I now appreciate that at the time you just kept giving and giving. And all I ever did was just take, and I took you for granted. I overindulged. And to some degree, you felt that I manipulated you. For that reason, I do want to make things right. Because whatever happened before was wrong. In you, I have found somebody who is like a friend. You make my heart happy. You make me smile. You make me laugh. Nobody else actually makes me feel this way. It's a very intense connection. And with you, not only have I experienced what I have fantasized and seen and wished, to have more pleasure with you. Being with you has been very pleasurable for me, physically as well as spiritually. I see things and I feel things differently. Everything about this connection, about us, my perspective has changed. And this is why I need to make a change. Because my mindset before was different. And now I want to make things right. Because of some untruthfulness. Right now, all I want to do is open up to you and change our situation. All right, Taurus. There is change coming, definitely. So this person really does feel this, they've kind of had this realization, this aha moment, this emotional and spiritual awakening. They've realized that you are somebody who is not like the rest. You are unique. I wanted to mention, while I was reading this card again, I got a message. And the message was, but cars are considered as females. And that's so true. That's why they say the car is beautiful. Okay. She runs these many, I don't know, horsepower and all that business. You know what I mean. But there's so many, like a ship, right? A ship is considered a female. Like they put these genders on it. So, because one of the people out there, one of the viewers, they mentioned that not a lot of people can, like, say, you know, handsome. They just say beautiful. And it's usually assumed that it's for a woman. I don't know. My thinking is different, but I don't say that a man is beautiful, but I do consider the word beautiful for a man as well. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I know in the English language we do tend to have handsome for men, right? Yeah, that's something that I guess is just with the language. All right, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. Okay, not a lot to look at, just pop right out. We have here the Three of Staves. This is any type of obstacle, any issues that you have faced or that you're still facing. Something that perhaps you don't know of. Maybe you do. But I'm just going to have a look at these cards and let you know what it is that this person's feeling, what the obstacles were, so you can have a better understanding as to why there's an issue in this connection right now. So we have the Three of Staves and we have the Princess of Coins. Three of Staffs. Okay. So, something that was an issue in this connection when things started to go downhill. There were ambitious plans that were made. However, the problem was that they may not have been grounded in reality. Foo-foo land. The entire situation may have just been in their head. They may have had a lot of plans. It was not realistic planning. It was not practical. They weren't actually making a physical, tangible difference. And they were not doing it because they thought, or there could have been legitimately, frustrating delays. They were waiting and they were planning. In all honesty, planning is fine. It does seem that this person genuinely was trying to plan things. They were. However, there was external circumstances that was causing problems. External could be their career, relationships that they have with other people. It could be other people that are just jealous, that are just creating rumors, that are creating these type of delays. But there was something else that was restricting them from moving forward with the plans that they had thought. So this is something that I'm seeing that was beyond their control. They wanted to make plans, but every time they would, there was something that was happening. Either they shared this with you or they didn't. And if it happens so many times, people tend to give up. That does happen. We also have here the Princess of Coins. So this talks about too much time thinking about the situation and not enough doing. They were waiting for money or waiting for some type of stability. Holy crappers. You again have here unrealistic planning. Oh my. Wow. So this is really bad because some of you have felt that you have been misled. Misled because you believed this person for what they were and for what they said. And you followed their lead. And where did it end up? A dead end. That's really bad. Two cards have shown up here, Taurus, where it talks about unrealistic planning. Both of these cards have the same words. This is really bad because this means that you really hung out with this person a lot. You gave them your love, your attention, your effort. And they were planning, and that's great. Both of you were planning. But the problem is that whatever they were planning, they were not rational. They were irrational. They were not practical. Everything that they said may have seemed, great. But one, they were not taking the time, the energy, and the effort, putting that, they weren't taking enough, putting enough effort or any time or any energy into that plan. They weren't doing that. And two, they actually started to think that just by thinking, things will happen on their own. That's the problem. You have to take the action yourself in order to make anything work, right? That's just common sense. Unfortunately, it seems here, I'm getting the word lingering on and misled. Some of you have felt very misled in this connection. And some of you have felt that it lingered on and you literally held on thinking that someday it will change. It never did. I'm just wondering why. What's the why behind this? Why was there unrealistic planning? It's not just the fact that this person had other... Okay. This is the reason why. They've always had other people do things for them. This individual was not able to plan realistically because people have helped this individual a lot in their life. And for that reason, on any level, if they've helped a little bit or if they've helped a lot, this individual has a habit and is dependent or codependent. They're dependent on another individual taking the lead. The problem is, if they act as if they are the leader, then you would only assume that they're leading, because they're acting like that. They're acting all confident that they know this, they got this. But what happened? The truth was that they actually never were like that. They never were able to create those plans or those take those actions, fulfill those dreams and those accomplishments and those goals, those objectives. They couldn't do that because they've always had some type of support and help while they're doing that. They just weren't experienced enough. That's what it comes down to. Wow, that was deep. Okay. So, unrealistic planning, I'm sorry, that does mean that many of you feel like so much of your time has been wasted. That's what I'm getting from these cards. Let me know in the comments below if that resonates with anybody. But that's what I'm getting. And we're not getting any younger. No, we're not. So that's a problem when we're waiting and waiting. And then all that time, all those years, you know, all the things that we do for an individual, and then boom, it's gone. It's like, oh my God, did I waste my time all these years? It's, yeah, I totally feel for you here. This is not good. And it's difficult to get back into a relationship because now, once bitten, twice as shy, you know. There's this feeling. The only thing is, you have to have real practical timelines. If you see that things are not progressing, you let them know. You set a date. You try it once, try it 2 times, try it 3 times, and that's it. Then you start to think about other things. Because at the end of the day, someone's habit and someone's behavior, it might change, but sometimes it doesn't. And at that point in time, you will know, is this person going to change, or is this just the way they are? There has to be that part, right? Like, love is truly blind. It really is. We don't see that. We ignore that part. And that's when we start to hurt, because we leave ourselves in that situation. But it's hard to pull away because it's love. I understand that. All right. Let's have a look at any actions, any intentions that this person may have towards you. This is the Beginner's Tarot deck. Okay. So, 10 of Swords, yes, it does appear that this person may have, and I only picked the top card. The top card has the most energy. For me, that's how I read. This person feels like the grass was not greener on the other side. They took some time out, Taurus, and they went about their business thinking, you know, maybe I can find somebody else. But somebody here, or a situation, or life itself just backstabbed them. Like, they feel like they have lost. They feel defeated. But they also are hoping and praying for a new day ahead. They do want to rise up after this, and they are actually. It's pretty interesting. You have here 2 kings, King of Cups and King of Swords. So definitely this person they are in love with you. They do feel this. You make them extremely emotional, but so much has happened where it makes them look like a fool because they were not practical enough. They did not have that realistic planning. Nothing went forward between the both of you. And they're acting like the King of Swords, somebody who definitely, they do love you, but they're acting a bit cold, a bit distant. They are wanting to show you the truth of the matter. And why are they wanting to show this to you now? Because of the 5 of Cups, because they feel that so much time has gone by and life was wasted. That's what they feel. They wasted everything, every moment that they could have spent with you, having proper planning, you know, building that future together. They feel that they really did lose out on a lot of stuff, and they're just regretting it. They're just thinking over and over again about this, and they're not thinking about the future. Now, under the bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. Your person of interest is feeling like they want to reach out to you. They want to reach out to you. Are they going to? It's going to take some time because these two cards after this requires healing. This is an intention right now. They have the feelings, but they also have to heal. After they heal, that's when they're going to reach out. So, Taurus, in the long run, is this person going to reach out to you? Yes, they are. They are. This is the Eight of Wands, right? Just to let you know, did I even announce all of them? So there's a Ten of Swords, there was the King of Cups, and there was the King of Swords, and then we had the Five of Cups. Under the bottom of the deck was, over here, that was the Eight of Wands. All right. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. No, there's two of them. Okay, so Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel are saying that you are ready. Now, what are you ready for? It sounds, and some of you might actually deny this, but some of you were in denial. Some of you may not have known that there's more to this story, whatever this person's story was. The denial could have been just because of one's nature, but it could also have been because the truth was too difficult to hear. Some of you might see it clearly now because time has gone, but not everybody is going to be in denial. Sometimes we don't even know that we're denying things. It just happens. Sometimes people also deny things because they believe and they feel that, no, if I just stay positive, then things will work out. The thing is, you also need to understand that there is that reality sometimes we have to face. It's important to have that reality in front of us. When we see that, then we can provide, we can look into solutions. Interesting. Okay, under the bottom of the deck you have no, but I really want to clarify that. That's really confusing. Helpful people, no helpful people. All right. Let's just see if this can fit. Okay, kind of does. All right, so look for a sign. You got a whole bunch of cards here. Let's see. There you go. All right. So there is a lot going on here. And part of the reason why many of you have had issues is because of other people. Here it does talk about you are ready, emotionally, spiritually, physically, to get the information and to take on the issues that you once upon a time could not handle. Some of you have felt very drained in this connection. A lot has happened. For some of you, you might want to have a look at the Holy Light package that I have to get rid of negative energy. This does increase negative energy. So you are going to recover, which is good. This does mean that there is anxiety, there was stress, there was depression for some of you, and there's varieties of depression. There's different levels and grades. So this has caused some problems for some of you. In the coming days, months, or weeks, it does talk about taking action. Meditation will bring you answers. In this deck specifically, this talks about the Christ consciousness. This is Christ right here. That's supposed to be you. You can pray to the Christ consciousness. Through Christ, you can get to his Father. From there, you can call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to guide you and to protect you throughout this entire situation, and you can ask them questions. You will receive answers intuitively, yourself, through others, through signs. For signs, you'll get answers. Look for a sign. That's the card right there. At some point in time, Taurus, you're going to get a chance to communicate clearly with this person. Do communicate, but communicate clearly. Let them know what happened, why you feel the way that you do. There's a few things that are bothering you. Maximum, use 4 points. Points, I mean points. Don't write paragraphs. People don't care. They don't remember. It's just too much information. People get lost in the details. If you truly want to make somebody remember things, just have a few points. If you believe, yes, some of you do want this connection to work, and it can for some of you. Now, this is really interesting. Helpful people, and we have no. No, you have not been around helpful people, have you? Some people have been backstabbers. I've done so many readings for my chakra checkups and my negative energy removal readings where people have friends who once upon a time people would think they're a friend, but they actually did a hex or a curse or black magic on them, and they were a friend. So some of you are actually dealing with people who you think is a friend, but this person might be creating jealousy. They might be jealous. They might be creating rumors. They're not helpful. They're giving you wrong advice. And if you guys actually have people who are mutual friends, oh my goodness, this is creating a lot of distrust between the both of you. So that sneaky card, you know, the card that talks about how this person has unrealistic planning, it most likely could be also, as I mentioned earlier, could be other people that are affecting this connection. So keep in mind, Taurus, going forward, be careful who you trust. Be careful who you confide in. Try to get a different circle of people. You know, try not to trust everybody. It's very difficult. We do trust just a few people, but even the ones that we keep close to us, it could be even a family member, right? They can still stab you in the back. I've been there many times, too many times. So you have to be careful who you trust, because these people, whoever you are dealing with, they're not really helpful. That is your message. All right. You will be receiving some type of information. Something that you didn't know before will come to light. When you talk to the right people, you will also get more information. This is information that you didn't have before, a perspective that you didn't see. You weren't able to see through that kind of angle. But seeing it from another person's point of view, it will help you. All right, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. I hope to see you guys again. You all take care and stay safe. Bye now.